If you have a refrigerator where when the refrigerator is on, you basically can hear the fan is running, which is up here, and you can feel air is blowing from the fan. So that means that your fan is working as far as your motor. And I'm trying to be specific as far as this Whirlpool refrigerators, but I believe my technique will also work for majority of refrigerators, if it's not all of them. So my point is, you turn your refrigerator on, you can feel your fan blowing and it's spinning, but you're not getting cool air. As far as the temperature is, you have no temperature. The only thing that you're feeling is just warm air. So your fan is working, your fan motor is working. So the next thing you need to pay attention is make sure your compressor is working. If you don't hear your compressor is working, it's not kicking in, so therefore you're gonna have to follow my step. Okay, you turn your fridge on and you turn it on max or however you want to turn it, but make sure that when you turn your fridge on, whatever temperature you're gonna set it on, make sure you come back here and make sure that you can hear the compressor is running. Now you can hear the compressor is running because I just worked on that fridge, and I'm gonna show you step by step what I had to do to find out the problem. First thing you do, unplug your fridge from the outlet. That's where it's plugged in. You unplug it. The second thing you do, which I like to do, that should have been the first, I turn it off from here. Okay. Then when you come down here, this cover will be just like so. Okay. I'm not gonna put it all the way in because it's kind of like putting the egg to come out. So what you're gonna have to do, you're gonna have to use a flat screwdriver, insert it in that from here, and then just snap it. Once you snap it out, okay, if you know a better way to take this out, help me out, but that's the way I had to do it. Snap it out and it will just come out. It might break on you, but what's the big deal? Okay, once you take that out, then you're gonna have two switches. You're gonna have one switch at the bottom where you're gonna have two white wires. Okay, at that switch, then you're gonna have your red wire upper switch, and you're gonna have your ground wire. So you don't have to worry about the ground wire because it's actually ground to the body of the compressor. So what you're gonna have to do, you're gonna have to use whatever you can use to unhook that. Usually when you try to unhook it, the whole thing will come out. So okay, you unhook that, then you unhook the bottom because you don't know which switch is actually not good. Okay, so you're trying to, but make sure before you do that to buy you a replacement. But if you don't know what you're buying, so the best thing to do is take them off and take them with you to whatever parts store. Okay, then you unplug that, and before you unplug them, if you're not familiar with what you're doing, take pictures, because I already did. take pictures before you unplug any wires. And then what you do, you just use your hand, hang that out, and this is where you got 2 holes from that, and then this is okay. I have a good picture here. Okay, now we feel better. So the way you take it out, see there's 2 holes, they were just like this. And when you get the new one, okay, what you're gonna do is, if you find out the bottom is a bad one, or the top, to replace them, it just push them back in there. Alright, let me take a tap out. The tap's the same way. Just see that? Okay. And the way I find out if whether or not which one was good, between this one and that one, if you shake it, let's say you just bought a new one, shake the new one, shake the old one you just took out from your compressor, and you're gonna hear a different sound. The one that came out from the compressor sound real loose. Okay, the rattling sound, like I'm saying, was louder than the other one, which is another used one that I took from another fridge that was just sitting there. Okay, so just listen to the sound. And then once you got your new one, just like so, okay, this that has only 1 hole, go at the top. Just snap, match the hole, push it in, all the way back. And with the bottom, it goes only one way. You can't put it that way because it won't fit. So it goes only one way, which is match the hose, and then push it in. Not too much force because you don't want to damage it. Okay. Then when you do that, the red wire goes on top, just like so. Your white wires goes on the side, just like so. And after that, all you have to do, place back the cover, which is a pin in the butt. Alright, let me put that down. Then I'll get back to you. Alright, having that cover on, back on there, was not easy, but you just gotta play with it and wriggle it, you know, a little bit up and down, left and right, and hopefully eventually you'll be able to snap it back in there. But anyway, that's all it takes. So after you do that, plug it back. Okay, and come over here. Turn it on. And you want to turn it on normal temperature. Okay? And come here. It depends how long your fridge has been sitting, but I don't think that's matter. But anyway, you should be able to feel that your compressor is actually working by just feeling the fan blowing. It will take a while before it gets to normal temperature, and you're gonna come down here and make sure you can hear the compressor is actually working, and we can hear the compressor is working. All right, so That's one of the way before you decide to throw your fridge away. If your fridge is not cooling, is not giving the right temperature as far as your freezer or the whole fridge, and you know your fan is blowing, your motor is working, make sure your compressor is actually kicking. And if your compressor is not kicking, then you know you have to check your components to your compressor. Okay, thank you.